looking for Neo.
Never heard of him.
I have something for him. A gift. You see, he set me free.
Fine, whatever. Now piss off.
What was that? Let you know someone was here.
And gave you this.
What?
He said you set him free.
Is everything all right, sir?
The meeting is over. Retreat to your exits. Agents are coming.
Agent?
Go.
It's him, the anomaly.
Do we proceed?
Yes.
He is still.
Only human. Upgrades.
Hey folks, how the hell are you? Well, I got these bucket of cons that we brought back from the part where the portal was. Me and my brother got that. I was going to run through that, classify it in this, and then run it through the old Sluicinator. So that being said, let's get to work. Let me get my trusty shovel. Start putting some shovel load or some scoop loads in there. That's the best part. You bring a little bit of the creek home, you get that smell, you know, because it's still wet. And when you re-wet it after it's dry, it smells just like the creek. It's like heaven. Beautiful day at the homestead. Getting shaking it, moving it. Just a bunch of moss or roots, tree roots and whatnot. Go ahead and put these right over here. Alrighty. You know what the hay? Let's just dump it in, huh? Put some of this right here. That stuff in there. Got a little bit of mud on the bottom there, huh? Look at that. That's probably where all the good stuff is. Oops. Tree roots. Make sure you wash all that, you know. A lot of times moss and little tree roots like that like to hold that gold. look-see. Any big old nuggets in there? Nothing big. Alright, let's try this. Bottom of the barrel stuff right here. A couple scoops of water in there. Couple scoops going. Get that all in there. All that good stuff. One little pebble. Boop. Just like that. Just like that. Stay. Okay. A couple more scoops. Have some water in there. Wash it all in. Good to get everything. What the hey, you know? Small gold is good gold. Because any gold is good gold. If you're into watching things like this, you might want to check out my big brother's page. It's Silva Small Mining. He's got a lot of cool things on there, running his milling the wood from you know, places that he's getting his wood from. It's pretty neat. You might want to check it out. So with that being said, I'm going to dump most of this out, because it's just water, you know. And it smells so good. It smells just like the creek, the line out there. All that out. Get the tip of the bucket in the sunlight, make sure you ain't spilling nothing out there. Just only the caca. Alright. That looks like some material for the Sluicinator, if I ever say so myself. Alright. We'll get to going on this, and we'll bring you right back once I do. We're back, folks. As you can hear in the background, it sounds like my neighbors are doing a little bit of digging themselves. Probably a pool. So don't mind the construction noise in the background. We got to get to work, so let's get to it. Get a nice little scoop. See how this works. Get that new grate that I got going on in there. Okay. Looks like it's doing its job. Just keep hammering on through it. See what we got going on after we get down to the bottom of this bucket here. Just jiggle it, wiggle it in there, however you like, whichever way, as whatever floats your boat. No, you ain't got to be bashful with the scoops, just so long as you don't dump the whole thing in at once. You know, that noise in the background got me thinking, pretty soon up at the mine, you know, one of these days, that's what we'll be hearing in the background once we start getting down into that portal. Maybe not so much of that little cowbell noise in the background. Or who knows, maybe we might need a little bit more cowbell. You never know. You know, just get it all in there. Don't want any little bit falling out. You know, it's always fun doing this for me. Because I love being up there so much, you know, it just reminds me of it, you know, makes it fun, you know what I mean? Wish every day could be a mining day, you know what I mean? Luckily, we can bring some of this beautiful stuff home and play with it, you know? Like I said before, you know, use the spoon or shovel or whatever you want to call it. Use it. It's your friend. Just let nature take its course. And them little grates that I put in are working just fine, I think. So, down to the bottom of the bucket. So what I like to do is this right here. Take the bucket, dump in what I got, take a little spoonful of some of that water, just kind of work it down, work this pan down, and, you know, use the shovel, like I said. It's your friend. It wants to help you get the gold out, not only out of the ground, but out of the bucket too. I hear a lot of people, you know, in history talk about people in the gold rush who made the most money. wasn't necessarily the prospector or the gold miner. It was the dude selling shovels and spoons and stuff like that and gold pans. You know what I mean, Dad? Come on, you little bugger, get out of there. There we go. Shake it like a salt shaker. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Empty bucket. It's all running down the Sluicinator right now as we speak. Marinating. And let it do that for a little bit. And come back after, you know, we get to canning it a little bit. I said I'd bring you back when we started canning, but I wanted to show you how we break this down and get the stuff into the bucket so we can can it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and shut her off. Okay. Let's see here. Get this little bad boy out of there. That ain't gold, we know that. So away we go. Now she's just sitting there, kind of free flying there. All right. Take this hose out. Framer's buddy, take that on out. Just go ahead and pull this on out. Lift that up. You know what the hey, let's go ahead and put it in the pan while we're at it. Grab that. Trusty scooper. Easy money. Okay. Next, let's see here. Break right there. Pull these apart just like that. Pull the grating out. Set that right there. Ooh. Looks like there's a lot of good stuff in here. See how that's working? Just like that. That'll, you know, go right in there. And I mean, if you're out in the field, this clean as a whistle. If you're out in the field, this thing will fit. It'll scrunch in. And you get in there and you walk, you get your scoops, you wash it out, you do what you got to do, and bam, she goes right back to the way she needs to be. You put her back on, and you're up and running again, just like that. All right. Set that right there. And for our next trick, pull this grate out right there. Forget the spoon. Where's the spoon? All right. Hopefully there's some little sparkly things in here at the end of the day once we pan it. Alright, that's clean as a whistle. I'm going to get all this stuff cleaned up, and I'll bring you back when I start panning that. How's that sound?
Ain't no way fear gonna get mine. When I'm back up in the corner, that's when it's time to shine. Cause I ain't going out in the pine like Paul Walker, fast and furious with my 9. For a moment I'm sublime, at peace until the temperatures climb. Was that just a crime or probably self-defense? The jury's deliberating, couple of them on the fence. The whole city's hot, situation tense. I'm praying to the Father, trying to make amends. In the end, all I wanted to do was tell my family that I love them, always thinking of them.
Get this washed down, stratify it down to the black sand. Okay. See if there's anything in here. I see a little tiny piece of gold. Tiny little buddy, but it's still gold. Just gotta get the black sand away from it. So them boys have been going at it non-stop. It's 8:30 this morning. Alrighty. Now, come over here to the light. You can see that I've got a little piece of gold right here. Maybe if we can zoom in on it. I don't know if the lighting's good enough. Can you see that? Some gold's better than no gold. So, that being said, the place that me and my brother were digging obviously has some gold, so we have to go deeper to find those nice little nuggets that we all like to get. With that being said, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.